Hi, my name is Jason. I am going to show you how I lift this 12-foot deer stand platform using my ATV and Winch by Polaris. And so we'll show you that quickly. But first, just a couple things for prepping wise. So what I did is I grabbed an eye bolt from just a local hardware store or your Menards or True Value, whatever. This is rated almost a 600-pound eye bolt. When I cord the hole, I don't core it big. I core it enough to where I can actually just kind of screw it on, so it's going to be nice and tight in this wet treated lumber. And then back here is your bolt that I snug down very tightly. Can you see the bolt?
Yep.
And then crank that down, and I have my eye actually faded face down. This is going to be the back side. This is what's going to be pulling. I actually use leg bolts. I actually, for my back side for pulling up, I use some bigger leg bolts just for stability. And as you can see here, for bracing, I didn't do any cross bracing yet. Maybe I will, but I use a 45 kind of cuddle wrap here, going all the way around and leg bolted in as well. And so my son and I is actually going to tip this over, and then we're going to show you how we lift it up with the Polaris and the winch. So my son and I got this flipped over. It's really realistically a two-person job. Can one person do it? Probably. As you notice, I use deck boards for my basing and 2x6s with leg bolts, so it's a lot heavier than if someone just used treated plywood. Everything's treated. Always use galvanized with treated lumber. We definitely don't want anything rotting out and getting hurt by any means of cracking or falling down. So what we did is we got our Polaris set up over there. We have the cable coming out, hooked to our eye, so we're all ready to go there. Now, just a couple safety things. Always check over your latch. Make sure all your bolts are nice and tight before doing this. Also, make sure your cable's not frayed and still good. I actually got rid of the cable that it came with from Polaris. I actually thought it was kind of junk. It was very thin, and I went down to Tractor Supply and got about twice as heavy cable, which is still recommended for the winch, just not as much yardage, and I really don't need that. So that being said, I'm going to hop on the Polaris. We'll get going here, and we'll see what happens. So you can see in our holes here, I got two 2x4s, just so when it starts gliding through the soil, it's going to hit that and hopefully pause it. It'll shift and rotate. I have to get off and adjust, but we'll give it a try. Okay.
Dad, should I stand right here?
Probably want to get the angle of that. Levelness, because it's going to get to a certain point where she wants to fall over, but I don't want it to go too fast, otherwise it'll unfortunately probably head into my direction and wreck my